the Yep, I Like Wrestling podcast.
You see what I did there?
Are you gonna start?
Oh, yeah.
Are you real right now?
The greatest general manager.
Jesus.
I'll allow it.
That's peon moves.
Yep, I like wrestling.
Greetings, parts unknown. My name is Sunny Sofrito, and today I am joined by...
The greatest general manager in Yep, I Like Wrestling history.
And I'm also joined for the first time by...
Haven Rain, I'm the Halian Queen.
Oh my goodness, Sonny! Who is this beautiful girl sitting to my right?
Well, this is a person who's been coming to the Yep, I Like Wrestling viewing parties for a good amount of time. A good friend of mine that I've invited to be on the podcast with us. She does her own thing on YouTube as well, and
Yes.
she's been a force to reckon with for a while. So, Haven, tell people what I didn't cover.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. I cover wrestling and sometimes life advice, but it's mostly wrestling reviews.
So you've been hiding this beautiful girl from me, and you've subjected me to Tara. Thank you for that, Sonny. Thank you for that. Well, good to know what side my bread is buttered on. Fine. Shout out to the Glamazon. Hurry back. Sonny misses you. So,
Actually, I don't.
oh, goodness. Shout out to the Mendozas. Where is Ruby, by the way?
In Albany.
Is he still in Albany?
You know, they were in Canada recently.
Oh, they let them into another country. Oh, goodness. Well, in any event, we have a lot to cover. We've got Raw, we've got SmackDown, we've got the Super Show, we've got sex. It's everything. Everything's being covered. in this.
Wait. When do we say
Finn
we're
Balor?
covering sex?
I'm sorry, what?
When do we say we were covering sex?
Oh, was that me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, in any event.
We're not covering that.
Oh.
I'm definitely not covering that with you.
Oh. Well, this
not?
is awkward.
Yeah.
In any event, let's jump into it, shall we?
Okay.
Let's do this.
So, Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
Oh, God, I forgot. I just realized I said Monday Night Raw.
You haven't said it in weeks.
Yeah, because I like to say Monday Night Wrestling Program.
Haven, darling, did
Yes.
you watch Raw and SmackDown this week?
I did. Yes,
Well, that's
I
going
did.
to make my job a lot easier. Thank you for that. Don't think I don't appreciate that. Let's jump right in.
So, the show started off with Dean Ambrose in the ring. And you know what? I got to say, Charlie Caruso, better than Renee in the ring.
Is she on your list of future ex-wives, Sonny?
Oh, you know what? She might.
What number would she be, Sonny?
Honorable mention.
Not even a number. Oh my!
No, she's dope. It's just I haven't really thought about it until right now. So, you know, I can't really give her a number off the top of my head because, you know, there's so many other, you know, future ex-wives that...
There's a lot on that list,
Who's
Haven.
number 1 and 2?
I believe it's Oscar, right?
Well, Asuka was up there.
Oscar was up there.
Because I want to kind of get Asuka out of the way because, you know, the whole getting her a green card thing and shit.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to the Trump administration.
Now, because you may have not noticed, my future ex-wives list is a list of women that I would eventually marry after my love of my life gets rid of me,
Okay.
which always seems to be the case, like every now and then. Where
Sad
it's,
face.
you know,
Don't
'cause-
tell Allison I miss her.
yeah, I will. You know,
you.
if my stuff isn't out on the street already.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
there. It's there.
Someone threatened to put my stuff out on the street before.
Someone was stupid enough to try to throw you out? Oh.
You or your business, because you know they put business out on the street too.
It was just my stuff.
Oh, okay.
Goodness.
Oh, wow. Now that sounds like a story.
For another day.
So
I'm
Charlie
ready to say fuck Raw. Let's talk about
Yeah,
that.
I know. we'll wait till this.
Spill the tea.
Shout out to T. So Charlie Caruso interviewed Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, and I like the way she does those in-ring interviews.
So you think she's better than Renee Young?
Yeah, because it's just Renee Young just didn't seem like she cared when she would go into the in the ring. She always felt like she was like, "Yeah, I'm here doing this again. Yeah, this is a thing I gotta do."
She's a veteran now. She's over.
Yeah, no, but I think that's why she was just like, "Yeah, I don't want to do this shit." But yeah, it was interesting.
So Haven, you're a woman in media yourself. How would you rate Renee as an in-ring announcer as opposed to Charlie?
I actually like Renee. I like her bubbly personality. Charlie seems very business. So I would choose Renee personally.
Oh, okay. Do you like her on the? Do you like her in the announce team?
Yeah.
You do?
I like her. She's not. Come on. She's not bad.
Oh,
She's new. She's just getting into it. I think she'll be great by like 5 years.
Damn!
I don't think I have 5 years in me, which is odd because I have a lot in me.
Especially on the weekends.
Oh, shout out to Newark.
So, just to give you my tidbit about Renee, she's actually getting a little bit better. She's actually putting more of her personality out there.
It's not much.
Which I'm which I'm appreciating. She's not as passive as she was, but she's still having her moments that I'm just like, damn it, will you speak already?
Aww.
But whatever. It looks like Dean is like on the fence.
Oh, shout out to on the fence. It kind of feels like Dean Ambrose is having his PMS. Like the whole night, he just seemed a little, agitated with everything. Yeah.
I liked his intensity though. I just don't like that they're teasing it so much that he might turn because I want him to turn.
You do?
I do.
Do you want him to turn on Roman or turn on Seth?
Both. Just
Both! Oh!
like Seth did to them, let Dean do it.
All right.
I want to see both of them turn on him.
You want Roman and Seth to turn on Dean?
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah. Now, that was what we discussed on the last episode with Brian XL from House of Glory, which you got to check out episodes 43 and 44.
I listened to those.
Yeah, those were fun episodes.
Yes.
Moving on to the match that Dean Ambrose had with Braun Strowman. It was a good match.
I mean, I'm still waiting for Braun Strowman to put on a good match.
It was a good... Now, Braun Strowman and Dean Ambrose had a really good match. I really liked the match, man.
No, Sonny, don't do this. We still have yet to see a good match with Braun Strowman. No, his time's ticking. I'm on to him. Me too. I'm on to him. Hashtag. He has not put on a good match.
I'm with you. I don't like Braun Strowman at all. I call him Braun Bumman because
Wow. And that,
He's
for
a
you
bum.
listening, is shade.
a lot. All tea, all shade. Because I don't like him at all.
He's a monster, but eventually he's going to have to put on a match, and his time is running out. We're on to him, Sonny. We're on to him.
All right, so I'm going to remember what you guys just said right now.
Please do.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, you know what? We'll just say that happened. And we'll just keep on going on. Even though I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on the run-in by Roman and then the run-in by Seth? Who, normally we see heels in that spot. Running in on... I can't believe I'm about to say this, but there's no other way to say it. Running in on one guy.
Shout out to college.
Fucking guy, yo.
Well, listen, this is how I think of it. As much as I love Roman, and I do love Roman,
Oh, me too.
it's time to share the spotlight. So why not let Braun pretend to wrestle against Dean and have other people taking the second gear with Dolph Ziggler, who they're trying to push him as the next Shawn Michaels. I'll be honest, I don't see it.
Yeah.
But why not let someone else up there? And this is what I'm saying. We have given Braun chances to put on a good match, and he can't do it. Sonny.
Exactly.
But on the other hand, Dean Ambrose has proved himself since he got there. So I say, look, why not let Roman, let Roman do a run-in? He doesn't have to be the star, because he's already the star of my house, Sonny, let me tell you. So why not let someone else have a bit of shine and let him play second fiddle?
No, that's fine. It's just seeing the run-in in reverse.
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it.
The faces running in instead of the heels.
Exactly.
I liked it. It's a little something different. I didn't like Braun Strowman. Don't like him at all.
I don't even like his boots.
Oh, you don't like his
I don't even like those.
They look like a cross between Tim's and Uggs.
Yeah, like just
Tugs.
choose one. Choose one.
I think Teddy chose his.
I do like a good tug, let me tell you. Never
we
been
don't-
averse to that.
And we don't want to know.
Yes.
So moving on, then we have Roman take on Dolph Ziggler, and that was the thing.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
That happened.
It was a
It
good
occurred.
match to me. You didn't like it?
I personally like the Dean Ambrose Braun Strowman match more.
Wow, that's weird.
I've seen Roman put on a decent match like that. I would like to see Roman step it up a bit. And for some reason, Dolph Ziggler never hits my G-spot. Never has.
Never?
Never. He's like that guy who tries his best, but he never hits it.
You know what? I don't want to know anymore.
Fine, Sonny. It's like that girl who tries her best, but just doesn't do it for you. That's what Dolph Ziggler is.
I got you.
Yes. Yes. For all you people listening, it's probably the one you're married to. Yes, they try their best, but they just don't. They just don't do it.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
Oh, damn it!
and they
stepped
do.
into that one. Shout out to the Institute of Marriage. If you're stuck, you might as well be happy.
All right, so then we had Connor versus Bobby Roode.
Oh boy,
So, all right, let me ask you both, what were your thoughts on that match?
I did not care for it.
You don't care for Connor?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not one single bit.
All right, what about you, Teddy?
I like Connor as a singles competitor.
Ah, really? Okay.
I think it's time for him to ditch Victor and be that big corn-fed stud all by himself, because he hung in there with Bobby Roode. You see
Really?
what I did there, Hung? Did you
I
see that,
did.
Haven?
Right,
Did you
right,
see that?
right.
What do you think of Sonny?
I think that you're a hypocrite.
Really?
Yes.
Unbelievable. The racism.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. Yo, so here's the thing. You don't like Braun Strowman, but you like Connor.
Yes.
You see, at least Haven is consistent with her shit.
Very consistent.
You
I don't
know,
like either.
you know,
Haven's pretty. She could get away with a lot more than I can. What are you talking about, Sonny?
well,
Connor can put on a match. Braun Strowman can't.
Connor had the same match that Braun had.
Incorrect. The only part that's wrong with that is everything, Sonny. Connor actually puts on a match.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. They had the same kind of match. They both played Monster. They both had almost the same move set, and they both had the same kind of match. Both decent matches, and you're saying one is trash and the other one isn't.
Sonny, I'm going to pull up my iPhone 1, and we're going to watch a Connor match, and you're going to see he's much better than Braun Strowman.
I can't see anything in 8-bit, bro.
I'm sorry, I can't upgrade yet. I've still got 2 years left of a contract. Can't do it.
That contract's been going on for 10 years.
I know. Shout out to Apple.
We didn't go to Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott.
Oh yeah, I know. I want to skip it so I could get to calling Teddy a hypocrite. So let's swing back.
It's not a thing.
No, it is. So now let's talk about Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott.
Well, speaking of monsters who can't put on a match, Ronda Rousey, yes,
Wow.
took on Ruby Riott. And here's the thing, Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott both have new hairdos.
I actually really love it.
So do I.
Yes.
Yeah. Liv Morgan now has pink hair now.
Okay.
Kicked in the face, came back with pink hair.
Oh yes, that's how hard Nikki Bella hit her.
That the color of her brains went into her hair.
Just changed. You know how hard you have to kick someone for their hair to change? Shout out to the Bronx. So yeah, Liv Morgan, new hair. Ruby Riott is now donning some red hair now.
Yeah.
To go along with, we're gonna get to SmackDown in a minute. Carmella has new. So it's a new hairdo for everyone, and sometimes it works for you. Shout out to Baron Corbin. Yeah, a new hairdo. I'm sorry, was that a sucking of the teeth?
Not a fan of Baron Corbin.
Dear.
Oh my
Sonny,
god.
this is awkward. You're gonna have to fire her. We're only 10 minutes in.
Already?
This is awkward. This is awkward.
You know what's funny is that it's a shame that Kevin Wood isn't here, because Kevin and Haven would have been having a great old time saying, "Fuck Baron Corbin."
Shout out to
Yeah.
Kevin Wood. Well, anyway, the match.
I was surprised because Ruby Riott kicked her ass most of that match.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, I think the ideology behind that match was to show that she's not invincible, and to show her vulnerability, like her in a vulnerable.
Her non-talent. Is that what you're trying to say?
And to show her in a vulnerable situation.
Okay.
I think her shorts are the vulnerable situation. Sonny
She
is
always
joking.
has to pull them down.
And I'll allow it.
There's a camel toe situation going on that I'm not. But here's my thing, right? Did you all notice that Brie Bella did another botch? Did you notice that?
No, I missed it.
Yes. She came down the aisle and she took her shirt off and threw it to the ground. Bitch, you ain't in this match. What you taking your shirt off for? You standing on the outside. What you taking your shirt off for? No one told her she wasn't in the match. Botch. She's not paying attention.
She was excited.
But
She's
you talking about Brie or Nikki?
No, Brie, the one who almost killed Liv Morgan. She has the shirt. She has the shirt tied around her waist.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Because when you said taking her shirt off, I was thinking.
No, Nikki peels it off
Yeah.
like a cheap Hulk Hogan impression. But no, Brie
allow
Bella
it.
had. Oh, that's gross, Sonny. That's just gross. That's disgusting, Sonny.
I'm not mad at it.
But Brie Bella had it tied around her waist, and in the middle of the ramp, she whips it off and threw it down, and then stood on the outside. What the fuck is you whipping off a shirt to stand? What for? What, like botch?
Just fans.
Yo, so for real shit, I'm wondering how many people are like actually making botch mode shirts.
Well, it's gotten so bad, she dismantled the comments on her Instagram because people were bullying her due to her almost killing Liv Morgan.
Do you really consider
I laugh out.
bullying?
I laugh out. Said he keeps on saying to her almost killing
Yeah.
Liv Morgan.
Yes, I know a homicide when I see one. I watch Law and Order, I do. Shout out to SVU, I do.
That's
Dun
the best
dun.
one.
These are the stories. Dun, dun. Yes, and they found Liv Morgan in Central Park, dead. It's true. So, moving on, Sonny.
Wait, but Haven, did you have something you wanted to say?
I had just said, do you consider what the fans are doing cyberbullying? Because her and Daniel Bryan are going like crazy online about it.
I think it is cyberbullying. She didn't mean to do it. I mean, listen, we're giving her shit about it, but that's because that's what we do. We're clowns. We like to crack jokes on people, and fuck it, grow some tough skin. Fuck it.
That's my thing. And she's in the
But there's
industry.
there's people that are like legitimately saying, "Oh, you're fucking horrible. You're a disgrace. You're this. That." That's wrong. That's wrong.
Okay, they're doing too much now.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
I know in our 45 episodes, I may have said one or two things that could be taken out of context.
75.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
God, but Sonny, you need to
Yeah.
get some vitamin C in you. Yeah. But
I mean, I need to take some vitamins.
You do.
Yeah,
You do.
Yeah, I don't like the way you said that.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm Sonny.
Wow.
Crazy. No, people go too far.
Okay.
But when you're a celebrity, you do have to have a thick skin. But there are people online, keyboard gangsters who have gone too far. And, she didn't mean to do it. Yes, she's a horrible wrestler. Yes, she's terrible in the ring. Yes, she looks like a broom.
Wow,
I'm sorry,
all
Sonny,
of
where was
that?
I going with this?
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
Oh! I was praising her, that's where I was. But yes, some people have taken it too far. So, but yeah. And then Daniel Bryan had to come to her defense and...
And
got
you know what?
dragged too.
I don't blame him. I mean, listen.
Yes.
The friends are ones you love.
Yeah, you have to.
You
Otherwise, he looks like a.
You do have to
I mean,
defend
it's
your
not
wife, even when she's wrong. Because she did try to kill Liv Morgan.
She didn't try it. She was an accident.
Sonny, you're in denial, and I don't think you're getting enough fiber. Yes.
What the fuck is it with fiber now?
You're my friend, and I care about you, Sonny. Anyway, moving on. The B team defeated the Revival, and guess who ran in, Sonny?
Moving on.
No, we're not moving on.
You don't like AOP?
No, I actually like AOP. I just don't like when, someone at this table likes to go, oh, AOP, oh.
Wait, who's your favorite though?
What?
One of them is definitely
Like,
cuter
you
than
could-
the other.
Silly. You said you took the train here to 59th Street, correct?
Yes.
Which train did you take, darling?
We were on the E.
You on the E? Well, I like the D train, let me tell you.
No.
That's who my favorite AOP is. Them. That's my favorite one. Them.
Okay.
Yes.
How do you feel about their little guy?
Oh, Drake Maverick.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call him, Biker Barbie, because he had on a little leather outfit. Yeah, that's, first of all, they're passing him around like a joint, let me tell you. Yeah, they're passing that little boy around like a blunt, Sonny, and stop pretending you don't know that. But he had on this little leather
Why would I know that?
Aren't you the producer of this show? Do your work, sir.
I'm not doing that kind of due diligence. Fuck
You're
that.
supposed to know both sides of the story, Sonny. But yeah, the AOP, they're banging him like a drum. And he had
I
this
hope
little,
not.
fancy leather outfit on. I thought it was a little sassy.
Yeah.
But Sonny only likes one of the AOP. He likes Razor.
I think Razor has a presence about him, especially since when he did the face off with Roman a couple of weeks ago.
Yes. I actually really love that.
That showed them putting him in that spot. They're like, yeah, there's something there.
So he's the Shawn Michaels of the group.
Yeah. So
He's my favorite anyway.
Because there's Razor and what's the other one?
Akam?
Akam.
Something like that.
Akam. Yes.
Akam.
Akam and Razor.
Yeah. So
Daddy 1 and Daddy 2.
this fucking guy. So Akam is about to become Marty Jannetty.
Praise for him.
No, shout out to Marty Jannetty. He works at Foot Locker. Shout out to him.
No, it's Finish Line.
Oh, Finish Line.
I need that discount. Just saying.
I like her, Sonny. I want her here each week. So let's move it along, shall we?
Yeah, let's keep it going. So there was a great segment with WWE and the Susan G. Komen breast cancer, and I applaud them for what they do, and you know what? It's a great thing they do. And
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
Exactly.
yeah, ladies, if you're listening to my voice, go out and get the mammogram because early detection. That's what it's all about. So yeah, go out and do it.
exactly, as well as support those ladies that have gone through it, or those people that have family members that are going through it. You know, it's important to show support and solidarity. And that's me being straight up me. Now,
It's beautiful.
let's move on to Drew McIntyre beating the shit out of Seth Rollins.
I wasn't a fan. Only because I love Seth.
Crazy queen. Crazy queen.
But I actually like Drew too. I like his whole look. It's real dark and mysterious.
Yeah, you know what would have been cool if they were both wearing that Spider-Man outfit and just pointed at each other.
Wow.
Because they look so much alike.
I know. One is just a little bit bigger.
Shout out to Aramis.
Yeah, Aramis.
Shout out to Aramis for pointing out how much they look alike.
You do.
Even though I don't think Elias looks like the one.
No.
They're saying like Elias is the upgraded version of Seth. But yeah, no. I would think Drew is the upgraded version.
I think Elias is the watered down version of the Macho Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Seth and the Scottish psychopath.
They look a lot alike.
They look a lot alike, but I would definitely go with Drew McIntyre as the better looking of the two. He's a lot less greasy than Seth Rollins is.
What?
He's a lot less greasy, yeah.
Seth is way hotter.
Like, Drew McIntyre is the whole food version, and Seth Rollins is the Seatown version. Like,
For those that don't know, that are not familiar with Seatown, think of a national brand.
yes, Crasdale. Seth Rollins is the Crasdale of the WWE.
That's so low.
And McIntyre would be the...
He's the Whole Foods. You can't afford it, but you want to put it in your mouth. See what I did there?
Jesus
And I
Christ.
suckered him into it. He didn't even see it coming. That's the thing.
That was a good
Fucking
one.
hate you,
It's
Teddy.
a good one.
Teddy, I hate
But you know what? For all you video game heads out there, and let me tell you, if you watch wrestling, there's a good chance you're into video games too, because I know it's like Trekkies. We all overlap. There is a video, and I'm a big gamer, Sonny. I don't know if you knew that about me.
you. You're a big gay?
I'm sorry. We're not doing that. Sonny, shout out to my LGBT XYZ people out there. There is a game called Zombie Army Trilogy, and Seth Rollins' entrance music, Burn It Down. They actually use that in the video game.
That's
I
cool.
knew it was familiar, but there's a person in that video game who does that scream. So that's where they got it from. So all you people out there, Zombie Army Trilogy, go look at the dead zombie that's on fire running towards you. There you go. Shout out to the WWE. See,
Fun facts.
I just
Okay.
taught you something, Sonny. Pay attention.
Did you pay attention to Bobby Lashley and Kevin Owens?
Not in the least.
Not even a little bit?
Not in the least.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I paid attention to. How Kevin Owens and Elias got booed out of the fucking arena.
That was mega heat.
It was great, yo. and also shout out to our basketball group, Basketball Binge, on Facebook, and we're also on Instagram. If you're a basketball fan, make sure you follow us or make sure you join us on Facebook for basketball conversation. We do exactly what we do in Yep I Like Wrestling, but it's all basketball. So it's called Basketball Binge. And nothing pisses off somebody from Seattle more when you bring up Seattle Supersonics. Because that shit is like, that's a sore subject. That's
Damn.
like talking about somebody's ex.
Oh, shout out to the exes out there.
That's not.
That's not a thing.
Oh, no.
That's not a
No,
thing.
we don't shout out the exes?
No, that's
oh,
not a
dear.
thing.
Okay, some of us aren't allowed to. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Keep it going.
Restraining orders.
I know. Shout out to the legal system. So, yes, Sonny, continue. You were talking about baseball. Go, please.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Fucking guy. Sorry. We also have a baseball group too, Baseball World on Facebook.
Oh, my word,
Yeah.
Sonny. You've got your finger in everything, don't you? See what I did there, Haven? See what I did there?
We also have a football group.
Oh! Shout out to the NHL. I love it, Sonny.
One word football for the NFL, and we also have an NHL group, a hockey group called Puck You. I love hockey.
Oh, I love it, Sonny. You're everywhere like herpes. I love it. You don't have a soccer group, Sonny? That's the one thing you don't have.
Soccer, not yet, but coming soon.
Figure skating. Do you have one of those, Sonny?
No, but you, when I do start it, you're gonna be the admin for it.
Oh, yes. Finally got some power. So anyway, speaking of Bobby Lashley fucking Leo Rush, here's the thing I have. Here's the bomb I have. Oh, I'm sorry.
You
Were we
do
not there yet?
say those things.
I'm sorry. I thought we were there, Sonny. I apologize.
Those are the thoughts and opinions
Oh,
of
come
Teddy.
on. Sonny, you're going to look at that blazer he wore and tell me he's not being banged? Really? It was a little flashy and sassy.
Okay, so why the blazer?
I don't know. You asked Leo Rush that question. I don't know why he would wear such a blazer outside the house.
He's fancy.
He's very sassy. All I'm saying is Bobby Lashley has never looked happier, and I'm happy for them, Sonny. I am. I'm down with because love wins. Hashtag. So I'm down with it, Sonny. You're in denial. You're in denial.
So love is love.
Love is love. And that Bobby Lashley has found that with Lio Rush. I support it, Sonny.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
I don't believe you, Sonny. You don't support love. You're against love of all things.
Dude, you know what? I don't have words for you right now. Let's just move on to the next match.
I just report the news, Sonny. That's all I do here.
Listen, well, let's talk about the news of the Mixed Match Challenge competitors. So we had Finn Balor accompanying Bayley.
Yes.
To take on Alicia Fox, who was with Jinder Mahal and Sunil Singh.
Yes.
I love this because I love Bayley and Finn Balor together since NXT.
Yeah.
And Alicia Fox is just so crazy. How can you not like her?
Yes.
I crack up at their promo videos that they're doing with the selfie camera, and she's just, Foxy is so fucking nuts.
She is.
Where she's like, I'm gonna show I'm the captain, and she put on the hat. Oh man, that shit is hilarious.
She's serious about it. I like them together. They're such an odd pair. It works.
I don't know what it is, but Alicia Fox has been there for going on 10 years, and she has somehow always managed to be in the mix. Barring being injured, Alicia Fox has always been on the periphery. And you know what? For a female, 10 years is a long time. So shout out to Foxy for hanging in there and still kind of being relevant at all times, to be quite honest.
You know what it is? I think she brings an element of entertainment that and character that's needed. She's good at what she does, and when you're good at what you do, it makes sense.
Shout out to Victoria Crawford. How many more years do you guys think she has left in her? Because let's be facing it, 10 years is a long time.
She moves pretty well.
What's that?
I think she moves pretty well still.
Oh, yeah.
There's a great Northern Light suplex.
No one hits that Northern Light suplex like Foxy.
The only person that comes close is Chad Gabriel.
See?
Ooh,
Yeah.
love him.
So what do you think? 3 to 5 more years?
I would say at least 5 years.
Really?
I mean, yeah, at least 5 years.
If she makes it 15 years, she will then be the longest diva in history aside from Lillian Garcia. Yeah, that's a fact. Lillian Garcia is technically the longest running diva because she was there from 2001, I want to say, to 2015.
Okay.
Kevin Woods is somewhere cringing right now, but I think those dates are correct.
Real quick, I want to take a moment for you to address why you still refer to them as divas, because there's certain people that may not know this, but I would like for you to let people know why do you still refer to the female superstars as divas.
Growing up, that's what we call them. Shout out to Sable. Sable was the first one to refer to herself as a diva, and I am the biggest female wrestling mark. So to me, all women are divas. I don't use it as a disparaging term.
Okay.
Yes, I know people hear divas, and the first thing that comes to their mind, chocolate pudding match, Thanksgiving. Shout out to chocolate pudding matches. I miss them. But yeah, female competitors will always be divas as long as you're pretty and you can still wrestle. So I still think of it as a term of endearment. So that's why I still call them divas. But they are lady competitors. But yeah, aside from Victoria, Lillian Garcia, longest running diva. So if Foxy hangs in there 5 more years like you two predicted, she will then be the longest running diva.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Me too. I'm rooting for her.
But can you still consider Lillian Garcia as a diva even though she wasn't really in ring?
No. However, the WWE considered her diva because she was always listed in their diva section.
Gotcha.
And even Vicky Guerrero was listed as a diva, so if they list them as a diva, so shall I. So yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
But I do not like Finn Balor and Bayley together. Team B&B.
I hate the name though.
Me too. Because I think it stands for Team Beauty and the Beast, because you've got Finn Balor and unfortunately Bayley standing next to him. So yes.
Wow.
You know what? Team B&B actually makes me think of this spot that used to be by my house called B&B, and it used to be a karate studio. And at night they were making it into like a little event space, club space. And I remember having an unfortunate time when somebody invited me to go over there around the time of my birthday. Like, yo, I'm hanging out at B&B, come by. And it was like the sleaziest, most horrible strip club event that they were ever doing. You know, it's one thing when you go into like a strip club, you see all these fit ladies, but it was just. It was nasty. Oh, really? It was type of shit. You ever seen the comedian Talent when he talks about going to the spot? Look up the comedian Talent.
Yes, I know who that is. Yes.
Look up his set about those kind of strip clubs and that was the thing that my boy invited me to. And I was there for 5 minutes, primarily saying, "Yo, what the fuck did you invite me to?"
Oh my goodness.
And then I went back home.
Are you still his friend now?
Actually, you know what? We haven't spoken in about 5. We haven't spoken in a while. I mean,
That bad, Sonny.
this happened about 15 years ago, but we haven't spoken in a long time.
Wow. I
That's
do
what
love
did
a
it.
bad stripper though. Band-aids and gunshot wounds. I do love it. It's something delicious about that.
No.
You know what? To that memory, add in razor blades.
Oh!
razor blade scars
Oh, a good razor blade.
Sounds so bad.
Oh,
and a bad limp.
oh goodness. I do love a stripper with a wooden leg. I always have.
Oh, no.
Always have.
No, there was no prosthetics. That would have been that would actually made it more entertaining.
Oh my god. Shout out to that movie, The Players Club. Good movie. Good movie. I love it.
Speaking of which, just to get a quick reminder, we are working on a movie podcast. We're going to be doing it in November and releasing in December. So
we're everywhere.
yeah, we will be doing that at some point. So
Are we
haven't
doing
forgotten.
porno movies?
No.
Damn it.
I am not watching any kind of porno with you.
I should have really read my contracts before I sign it with this one.
Yeah,
right.
we're not doing that.
Guess I'll show up.
So
Speaking of bad porno, the Brothers of Destruction attack Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Ugh.
Shawn Michaels is now bald.
He tried to hide it with a bandana.
so when the hat fell off, did you just go, "My God, his head"?
Oh, what was he trying to do?
I didn't expect a baldy.
Yo, honestly, I thought he had a do rag underneath it.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
He should have just had a whole do-rag instead of that.
I mean, it's either go bald with the hat or go do rag with the hat. Don't wear fucking.
Both.
Both.
What are those things? Okay, because the only time I've ever seen someone wear what Shawn Michaels had is typically a woman, where they have long hair and they put that on, and it's kind of like they brush their hair back. So that's the only time I ever see something like that on somebody. I don't know if there's it's not a, I mean, not a scrunchie. But it's like the opposite of a scrunchie. So it was like he had on the opposite of a scrunchie on. I mean, it was like one of the worst things I've ever seen. I'm just like, yo, dude, you look like you got a visor with no visor.
Oh,
Right. He should have just had a chin strap on his hat. So it couldn't fell
just
off.
keep it on. I know when the hat came off, I felt that it was an end of an era. Because
That was the end of the era?
that was the end of the era. Because being a child of the 80s, he was one of the rockers.
Yeah.
So I've known him his entire career. So to now see him bald is like, oh yeah, you're old. But that then makes me old because I remember when he and Marty Jannetty. Why have we mentioned Marty Jannetty
So
twice in
much.
this podcast?
Wow.
So many times.
That's the most exposure he's gotten in years. Sonny.
Say it one more time, he's going to show up.
Oh dear, he's gonna be late for his shift at Subways. So yeah, I felt like, oh dear, Shawn Michaels is old. But then look at the Undertaker, like, oh God, yes,
His hair is still flowy.
but he's old.
He is. He is.
I don't call them the Brothers of Destruction. I now call them the Grandfathers of Destruction because,
Fitting.
Sonny, it's too much. Triple H is old, Kane is old, Undertaker's old, Shawn Michaels old.
You remember what we called them on one of the past episodes, right?
What's that?
The Golden Girls?
Yes, they are the
We broke them down like the Golden Girls. So we said that Triple H was Blanche.
Yes.
We said that
Dorothy was the Undertaker. Yes.
Yeah, Dorothy
Kane
was
is Sophia. Yeah.
exactly. No, Kane was Kane was Sophia,
Sophia.
and then
Shawn was Rose.
yeah, that's right. Shawn was
Ooh,
those.
I could see that.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Stay golden.
who's gonna referee that match? Classy Freddie Blassie? Like, just dig him up to let him referee that match. I mean,
You have Pat Patterson and Jack Briscoe do a weekend at Bernie's with
oh yes,
with Freddie with
Freddie
Classy
Blassie. Oh.
with Freddie Blassie's body.
too
Oh my
much.
gosh.
Too much. It's the end of an era.
He counts to 3 and his arm falls off.
Oh God,
Come on.
dead. We're making fun of dead people. It's disgusting. Sonny.
When do we not make
You so Sonny. This is low even for you. Sonny. This is low.
You know what? I think you're right.
This is low.
But I'll allow it.
Shall we move on to SmackDown?
One last tidbit about Raw. Is Marty Jannetty to WWE what Jeffrey Owens is to the Cosby family?
Is Marty No. Just no.
No?
No.
Okay.
No one feels sorry for Marty Jannetty.
Oh, damn.
People feel sorry for Jeffrey Owens. For those of you who are listening out there, that
about
would
you?
be Elvin of The Cosby Show.
How about you, Haven?
I don't really think about Marty Jannetty at all.
We've now said his name 5 times. Oh, yeah.
Too many times.
Yeah, honestly, I thought you were going to say I don't really think about Jeffrey Owens.
Oh,
The fact that you think about Jeffrey Owens more than Marty Jannetty and you're a wrestling mark, and I'm just like, really? That's the thing.
Marty Jannetty hardly ever comes up in topics. Yeah.
I think this episode should be called Marty Jannetty 5
Oh.
times 5.
Should be
Goodness gracious.
All right, so let's move on to SmackDown.
the better show.
The better show. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to Wendy.
Wendy Styles is winning. I don't care what anyone says. She's winning.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
She either gets to go home with her husband or she gets a brand new husband.
So wait, let me backtrack real quick. So Alice has been watching wrestling on the low lately.
Oh, yes.
So Monday, I got home. I was feeling under the weather, and I put on Raw, and I knocked out on the couch.
Yes.
But it stayed playing while she was doing some stuff around the house.
Going
So
through your
anyway,
wallet.
Yeah, possibly. So when I woke up, it was like 12 o'clock. I was like, oh, let me play Raw so I can watch it because I have to watch it for what we're going to discuss. And as I'm watching some stuff with Roman Reigns, she's like, did he win again? Because he's always winning, and nobody likes that. And I'm just like, oh, shit.
Someone's paying attention.
Exactly. But she has interesting things to say also, because when I put on SmackDown the very next night, and Samoa Joe is all in the screen, she's like, "Oi, who's that?"
Yes, he's not easy on the eyes, but he's a good performer.
That's
He really
basically
is a great
what she said. She was like, "What the hell is that?" I was like,
Your worst nightmare, because you don't want him hanging outside your house. You
Oh
don't.
no.
"Yeah,
Yeah, he's like a Jehovah's Witness. You just don't want to open the door for that one.
I'll allow it."
Oh, shout out to Jehovah's Witnesses everywhere.
Hey, I respect all religions.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Just don't wake me up at 9 a.m. to tell me to come to your church, because I'm really not trying to hear
On a
this shit.
Saturday morning of all things.
The nerve.
I have a quick but very funny Jehovah's Witness story.
Okay.
So I am a proud Catholic, believe it or not. I do attend Catholic church. One Saturday morning, Jehovah's Witness
you know
knocked
what?
on my door.
You know what? I'm not really surprised by that.
You know? Shout out to Catholicism. So 9 o'clock in the morning, Jehovah's Witness knock on my door. So I was like, okay, I know how to get rid of them. So I took off all my clothes and just left all my gray boxer briefs. And this was back when I had a body, not now. I opened the door. Do you know they talked to me for 20 minutes standing there in my underwear? I said, wow, these people are they are hardcore.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
That's serious.
They weren't phased by it at all. They was like, oh, I'm going to show this bitch. And they talked to me for 20 minutes, Sonny, and convinced me because I actually went to their church the next day. I did.
They did their job.
They did.
What you should have done was what my half brother did when he was alive. My half brother was like 450 pounds.
Oi.
Yeah.
Or as Allison would say, ooey.
Rest in peace to Junior. And he answered the door to the Jehovah's Witness.
No.
Completely butt ass naked.
No.
And
That's wild.
They never went back to his house.
Well, I do not blame them. See, that's hardcore. I can't do that. That's,
Yeah, he was 5'10", 450 pounds.
Woo.
And yeah, he opened that door butt ass naked.
goodness.
And he told me the look on their face was priceless, and he enjoyed every moment of it.
That had to be classic.
5'10", 400 bills. My what?
Yeah.
That's like Shayna Baszler. My what?
Come on.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Yappa Like Wrestling.
Those are the thoughts and opinions of Teddy.
Oh, damn. I stepped into that one.
So let's move on to SmackDown. So yeah, we had AJ Styles addressing Samoa Joe, and he was at home apologizing that he couldn't be at SmackDown. Yada yada yada.
You know what this is? This is the sanitized version of Brian Pillman going to Austin's home.
Yes.
Back in the day, for all you youngins listening to Uncle Teddy, in the Attitude Era, Brian Pillman did this same thing where he went, to Austin's house. We can't do that in the era of PG. We can't do that.
Sadly.
So, in the era of now, people show up to your house, and then the next day you're sitting on a couch talking about how badly you're going to beat them in a few weeks.
I want some Attitude Era in this.
I wonder if
Don't
there's
you-
gonna be like a water pistol behind it.
Oh, it's it's the best we can do in this PG era, but
Don't bother.
so there will be no charges sought against Samoa Joe. and AJ Styles says he's going to handle it at Super Showdown.
I laughed when he said, "I'm waiting for confirmation that he's on a flight to Australia so I can leave my family."
Yes,
Sounds like he's scared.
crazy. Like he can fit on a plane. That's crazy talk, AJ Styles. Crazy talk. He's on a boat and you know it. Stop it, AJ.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Your Bad Like Wrestling.
Oh, come on, man. Anyway,
So then we had R-Truth and Carmella come out, and you know what? Carmella's moving up the list.
how do you feel about Carmella?
I like her better as a face, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't really care for her as a heel, but maybe it's just because she's with R-Truth. That might be what's doing it for me. But I love them together. The dance breaks, it's so entertaining.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm personally loving this little union that they have right now.
Yeah.
Because I think they're hilarious, and it's like almost like awkward to a point where it's like, why is this white girl with this dude?
I think they have each breathed a new life into each other. She was getting a bit stale, as you said, Haven, as a heel, and he was just stale.
It was there.
So they each have, breathed something in. So I don't know. And yeah, I do find her a bit more entertaining now, so it's working.
yeah, definitely it is.
I would like for him to stop asking what's up. He's been doing it since the Civil War. We don't have the answer yet, sir, we're never going to have it.
Never.
But yeah, did you notice she skipped to the ring like AJ Lee?
Yeah.
She did. She
I was trying to
stole
figure that
AJ's
out.
entrance. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. She skipped to the ring. And then they took on Andrade and Zelena. Oh my God.
They're so spicy.
Oh yes. Do you like Andrade?
I like both of them.
Oh, Andrade.
And Zelina had that thing on her head.
Her handlebars.
that?
I don't get that. It's not your quinceañera. Why are you wearing that? Like, really?
I don't really
Fuck
care
it.
for that.
Now that's racist.
Well, Sonny.
Now that's racist.
Sonny. Shout out to all my Mexican people out there. Yeah, Andrade is amazing. But I liked when he did the Tranquilo pose with Zelena.
Yes.
And then R-Truth and Carmella did their own version of the Tranquilo, or as I have it written here, the Chill My Nigga pose. So yeah, I liked it. I liked it, Sonny. I liked it.
So tranquilo means
I don't know what it means. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, Sonny.
But for you, tranquilo, the opposite of tranquilo is no, what you just said.
Oh, Chill My Nigga?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna do that again. So in other words, to you, the opposite, the English version of tranquilo is what?
You chill, my nigga. Yeah, that's what I mean. It looked good.
It did. It worked.
Then we had the bar interrupting the New Day's cooking show.
Sadly, I wanted to see New Day cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
I
like
love
the New Day?
I do. Really? And I know a lot of people don't, but they just make me laugh. They're so stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But like the good stupid, not like that.
So you don't think that they're stale? Because they've been doing this gimmick for a couple years now. You're not over it yet?
I mean, they used to have cereal. Now they have pancakes. Kofi's crop top gets higher every week.
It
Like,
is a
it's-
bit, yes.
it's
You know
a
what? I'm
thing.
gonna be honest with you. I'm waiting for like Eggos to come out with the New Day Eggos.
I will buy that. I had the
Lego
cereal.
my ego.
I mean, or Lego my pancakes.
I don't know. I think they've beaten the pancakes to death. Like,
Nah, not yet. I mean,
really?
nah, not yet.
They got another month.
They got
Really?
They got another 2 months. They got till Christmas.
Ooh, then they could come out with like New Day ornaments or something.
Yeah.
Christmas cookies.
No, New Day candy canes.
Yes. And you know the jokes that they're gonna make.
I like the ornaments, actually. I like, cause
You know what? I just thought about the jokes they're gonna make, and Teddy's gonna be alluding to with regarding their general manager.
Oh, shout out to Paige and Xavier Woods balls. Yes, I love it. Love it. I don't know. I think they've beaten the pancake gimmick to death. I was happy when Mr. Bootiesworth got, dumped the pancakes on because, I was over it. But shout out to Mr. Fuji. Yes, a lot of you don't know who Mr. Fuji is. He was a great manager back in the 80s. And I haven't seen powder thrown at somebody's face since Mr. Fuji used to do it. So yeah,
Wow.
that was a great callback last night.
Yeah, that was a throwback. Mr. Fuji was the shit.
He
Man.
was.
Yeah, I used to love Mr. Fuji.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I take that back. I used to hate Mr. Fuji, but it was because,
He did his job.
he did his job. Yeah.
Growing up in the 80s, I was never a Hulk Hogan fan. For me, the thing that I loved about wrestling were the managers. First of all, I fell in love with Miss Elizabeth.
Yes.
And to me, Bobby Heenan and Mr. Fuji always had more fun than Hulk Hogan. So I always said, oh, if I were in WWE, I'd like to be a manager. Because Mr. Fuji was so much fun. He used to break the cane over people. He used to throw powder in people's face. It's like, and then Bobby Heenan, I don't even think there's ever been a bad Bobby Heenan spot. So yeah, shout out to the managers of yesteryear.
Yes.
All right, so I'll listen to you all. New day. You've got until Christmas to get rid of your pancake gimmick.
I want you to say that one more time.
What part?
The new day you have till Christmas.
Okay.
You know, if I was a manager, I'd be throwing some free in people's faces.
Oh!
Wow.
Goya? Oh, boya. All right, New Day, you're officially on notice. You've got till Christmas to ditch your pancake gimmick. And Kofi, pull your fucking shirt down. What is this?
So then we have Randy Orton savagely beat down Ty Dillinger, and you know what? I wasn't mad at it.
So, Haven, how'd you feel about that?
I feel like Randy is amazing right now as this heel because he's taking it too far. First Jeff's ear, then he broke I think Ty's finger. I love Ty. He deserves so much better than this. He just comes out to get beat up.
So after this, will Ty Dillinger be going 9, 9, 9?
Oh, I see what you did there, Sonny.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon, Sonny.
But no, I love this Randy. I like his savagery, and I want to see more.
See what she did there?
boring.
Randy Savagery. I like this girl, Sonny. Bring her back.
Oh yes. Bring me back. Yes. But because Randy was terrible as a face. He was kind of just there.
Yeah.
This is where he shines.
Yeah, I mean, he has to. I mean, being a heel works better for him.
Naturally.
Yeah. I mean, I always hear that the dude is kind of cool, but he's better as a heel.
Yes.
I heard that he was a dick.
Really?
I heard he likes to play with his dick. That's what I heard. And shake your hand. Sonny, get your disclaimer ready. So after what he did last night, Haven, this is the second man he's fingered. Yes, because he fingered Jeff Hardy, and then he fingered Ty Dillinger. And you see the best part, Sonny can't disclaim it because I'm actually just explaining what happened last night. No, you can't do it, Sonny, because he literally fingered Ty Dillinger.
Fucking
He
hate
did.
Yes.
God, I hate you. All right, so let's move on to Aiden English spilling his tea about him and Lana.
Speaking of fingering.
Oh, Jesus
Sorry, too soon?
Christ.
I'm sorry, was that too soon?
Milwaukee,
Sonny, Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think so. Damn, dude. Really? You went there. So, so he broke down that he had a salacious video with him and Lana. So, what do you have to say about this?
I feel like Aiden is playing a dangerous game because I know it's not what he wants us to think it is, and Rusev is gonna destroy him.
You mean crush him?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. He's gonna
Rusev
crush him. That's what he's gonna do.
Who said crush?
First of all, everyone, happy Rusev Day. Today's Rusev Day.
No, it's Aiden Day.
Oh, is it Aiden
Yeah,
Day?
you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Happy Aiden Day.
Well, happy Aiden Day, Eddie. First off, can we give a honorable mention to Aiden's body? I don't know what he's doing, but
You can.
He's oh, Sonny, stop it. He's ripped up. He's really in the gym as of late.
Yeah,
He's
well.
on that gender diet.
Oh, shit. He's going to Ashante. Yo, by the way, real quick call back to Raw. Every time they kept on saying Shanti, I kept on saying,
Yeah, I do. It does remind you of Ashanti. Shout out to Ashanti.
All about you.
Oh, shout out to Ja Rule.
Oh no.
So yeah, first off, Aiden, excellent body. Second of all, isn't this Lana's second indiscretion in a hotel? Shout out to Enzo Amore. This is the second time
that's
she's been in a hotel.
Yep. Not a good look.
I don't
Lana.
know, Rusev.
That's right.
But you know what this is? Don't you hate it when your wife and your side bitch make out? This is what happened here. This is exactly what happened. And it happens more often than you think, Sonny. Yes.
Let's
Believe
move
it.
on.
He's in denial. And his cholesterol's high. So
What the fuck, man?
you're my friend and I care about you, so.
Oh man.
Okay, this next match I couldn't believe happened. Did you... Please explain this to me, Haven. Did you see what I saw?
Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Dane Bryan.
Yo, so I felt like this was something like a result from back in the day. I was like, wait, and is Danny Bryan still with the Nexus?
Yes! I went to the kitchen to check my calendar to make sure it didn't say 2007.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin, I haven't seen him in eons.
Yeah, for some reason I thought he was like either injured or released.
I was thoroughly confused by all of that.
But they had a match.
Wasn't a bad one.
No.
The Miz was on commentary.
Miz was on commentary, which I think made it a bit better.
Yes.
But yeah, Shelton Benjamin is just sort of the, for lack of a better term, he was the dark horse of that match.
Damn,
Oh,
son.
I know racism is a terrible thing, Sonny,
Damn, son.
but it's funny. So yeah, shout out to Shelton Benjamin coming back.
And then we went on to Hayden Royce took on Asuka.
Asuka! Shout out to Celia Cruz.
And yeah, that was the thing.
That happened.
It happened.
It happened.
Yeah.
For 4 minutes, it happened.
What was it for?
Shout out to my sex life, yes, because I was timing it. Yes. The best part of that match was Asuka did a variation of her chokehold. She really wrapped around Peyton Royce, which I thought, oh, okay, this is a new moveset for Asuka. All right.
The only time I've ever seen something like that was actually in an MMA match.
Yes, that's what it reminds me
Yeah,
of. It was
and-
very UFC.
And it was funny because I remember the first time I saw it in an MMA match, and I said, "Wow, that looks like a WWE move."
Oh gosh.
Shout out to the UFC.
And then when they broke down the match, I was like, "Wow, that's just fucking painful."
Yeah.
So then seeing that on WWE, I'm just like, "Wow, that shit was fucking painful."
I just wish she hadn't wasted it on someone like Peyton Royce, who's
Right.
lighter work. She should have broken it out on Charlotte last year at WrestleMania. That would have been like, oh wow, she's really digging in to take out the Queen. Peyton Royce is like,
Yeah, but maybe it's a build up to her using that on a regular basis.
maybe.
You know,
I can see that.
sometimes you gotta start off using a certain move, and then it gets everybody kind of into it, and builds up the excitement overseeing it.
True that.
You know.
Boom.
And then after that, we had Charlotte Flair ruining Becky Lynch's WWE Super Showdown surprise.
I feel like Charlotte's the heel in this, just because everyone loves Becky. I
It's-
love Becky.
Isn't it like a flip, even though it's
Yes.
like they're playing? I mean, that's the great thing about this particular feud, because it's like they're doing a role reversal, and it's working. I think they're doing a great job, and props to them for what they're making happen with this particular feud.
Yeah, and the crowd is actually booing Charlotte though.
They
she
are.
was knocking Becky out. I was like, ooh, they don't like you.
Yeah. Even though Becky's still doing heel tactics,
Yep.
it's not taken.
Again, this is a watered down version of what used to go on back in the Attitude Era. Do you remember when our divas used to pose for Playboy? Do you remember?
I do.
And
I do. I definitely do.
I bet you did. Oh,
You
this
have
is
all
gross.
those.
Oh,
This is
I-
disgusting. Hayden.
I
Do you see what
don't
put up
have
with?
all of them. I have
Goodness.
most of them.
Just abusing himself nightly. It's
I
gross.
could, a lot of them did sell out.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't get there fast
Goodness
enough.
No,
gracious.
I mean, hey, I had to work.
Can you imagine his laundry? Just
no.
Hey,
gross.
what the
Just-
hell? My
socks.
laundry. Leave my laundry alone.
Anyway.
I drop it off like any other person.
You don't do your own laundry? You fucking Americans are so lazy.
Most times I do, but lately we've been saying, "Fuck it, let's just drop it off."
Wow. That's gross. I don't want anyone rifling through my panties.
Right?
Oh my God, it's gross.
Fancy lace ones.
Anywho, do you remember back in the day, the ladies used to have Playboy covers?
Indeed.
Shout out to Candice Michelle. Shout out to Christy Hemme.
Sable.
Shout out to Sable. Shout out to China. Shout out to Tori Wilson.
Yes.
Wow, all these has-beens. And Molly Jannetty too. Wow.
Wait, Christy Hemme.
Yes. And each one used to get a Playboy reveal cover.
Yes.
Unfortunately, now in the era of PG, now we have what happened last night with Becky Lynch revealing something much less. I'm going to be honest. This is the first time I'm going to say this. It was a little weak of an ending for a show before a pay-per-view.
Yep.
They should not have ended it with Charlotte taking out Becky. It just added I've seen it. So it added nothing to a show right before a pay-per-view. Although at 3 o'clock in the morning, who the fuck is going to watch that shit? But still.
Not I.
A lot of people will be watching it.
Fucking heroin addicts, Sonny. They're up already.
You know what's
It's
funny?
gross.
I'm actually gonna be up at that time because I'll be getting ready to go to New York Comic Con for the third day.
Oh, God. Comic-Con again?
Yeah, and by the way, if you're listening to this episode, New York Comic Con is this weekend, which is going on from October 4th to the 7th.
Yep.
And I will be at Comic Con all 4 days, and I'll be hanging out over there with Roger Adams.
Shout
and,
out to Roger.
Peter.
Shout out to Peter.
Kervin might be coming through, but he's a little under the weather. You said, damn. But we're gonna be. I'm gonna be out there. So, And I'm going to be filming some stuff for...
Excuse me. The lovely lady to my right's gonna be there too.
Yes, I'm gonna be there on Saturday.
Oh, all right. So we're going to do some stuff, man.
Yes,
We're going to meet up.
I'm getting a picture with Jason Momoa though. So after that, then I'll.
Shout out to Aquaman.
So in other words, when I see you at the next viewing party, because you're going to be online for that shit probably all day. Yeah.
Sadly,
Yeah.
I just gotta touch him, so it's worth it.
Yes.
See that, man?
Shout out to Aquaman.
So in other words,
shout out to Game of Thrones.
So either way, no matter what happens, if you just try and touch him, then you're gonna be escorted out.
No, he
It's
takes really
worth
cool
it.
photos with his fans.
No,
worth
I
it.
know that, but you know,
Touching him,
the look in your face, you just got you just got crazy eyed, and I'm just like thinking, yeah,
not an inappropriate touch.
yeah, right.
You're wasting your money. Little lady. He's the only reason I watch Game of Thrones.
Well, I'll be there all 4 days, so
God, Comic-Con is like Mardi Gras for nerds. Like, oh God, they're just gonna be flashing each other's pocket protectors. I don't know what you all do at Comic-Con.
you know what?
you can't just claim that. That's an observation, Sonny.
Yeah, a bad observation.
God, nerds jizzing their pants over the new episode of Supernatural. I don't have time for that.
That's my favorite show
You like
ever.
They're in their 19th season. How?
14.
It's the
14.
longest running show besides CNN Meet the Press. I can't take this.
Because they're amazing.
Oh, God, I can remember when that show debuted. I can't believe it's still on.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm a geek, but I don't even watch that shit.
It's my favorite show. We've grown up together.
Supernatural.
Sam
You
and
do
Dean.
realize they've been on the CW so long, their children can now have shows on the CW.
And do.
I love
Shout
them.
out to Vampire Diaries.
I canceled.
Oh,
Gossip Girl?
I guess they don't.
Canceled. Did they get a last episode?
Everwood.
Cancel.
Oh, you took it back.
So there's only 2 shows on CW. Supernatural.
No, there's Flash, Arrow,
God.
Jane the Virgin.
Porn for nerds. Gotcha, Sonny.
Fuck you.
Goodness.
Those are all new shows, though. Supernatural's an OG.
Yeah.
Anyway, quick question. Becky and Charlotte, do they have the staying power of Lita and Trish?
Talent-wise, of course.
Okay.
Talent wise, without question. If anything, I would say they even have more.
Okay. Ooh, shout out to Lita.
Personality wise, yeah.
I think they could. They have time,
Yeah.
too.
I feel like they've been pulling the reins on Charlotte because she has to play kind of like that face role that she hasn't been doing as much as she normally does. Like, you know, we've seen Charlotte in other feuds when she's been the heel,
Yes.
and she pops a lot of shit, and she's good at popping shit.
Shout out to her daddy.
But the thing is that because she's in a different role, she's been saying less in order to stay in that face position. If it was, the tides would turn, it wouldn't be. It's not even a contest. It's without question. But I mean, in this particular instance, I think it's still good, and nudges out what Lita and Trish did.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you a fan of Lita and Trish Haven?
I was.
You were?
I was. I liked Lita more, though, back then.
You like Lita more than
Oh,
Trish?
really?
Back then. But
Okay.
now I'm looking like, ugh, what was I thinking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Trish way more, and I think in ring they were amazing because they had great chemistry with each other.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the women nowadays are just way better than any of those women back then.
They are. They are way better.
Interesting.
Because the thing is, so here's the thing. If I look back at Trish and Lita and their matches, I enjoy their matches because I used to say, wow, these girls are going in like the dudes. Like the dudes, but not on the dudes level.
Yes.
The ladies of now, I think of some of the matches that Charlotte's had with, like, say, Sasha. They're not going in like the dudes. They're going in better than the dudes. Like, some of the women now have had better matches than a lot of the stars that are around now. I mean, I can't remember which match it was between Charlotte and Sasha. I felt like it was one of the best of all time.
The Hell in a Cell match?
You know what? I don't think it was a Hell in a Cell match. I just can't remember which match it was, but it was an amazing match. their fatal 4-way while they were still at NXT. And I mentioned this before on the podcast. That match is one of the best of all time of any wrestling I've ever seen.
Also, I like Sasha and Bailey's Iron Woman match too.
I think Roger fancies that match as well. Yes.
That was a great match. I have a slight issue with Bailey because I feel like Bailey hasn't gotten to where she needs to be. I mean, she has great matches. Don't get me wrong, but it's just out of those four horsewomen, you know, Becky, Charlotte, Sasha, and Bailey. I feel like Bailey is the Tully Blanchard of the crew, or Ole Anderson of the crew.
Ooh, shout out to Ole Anderson.
Yeah, Ole Anderson. Yeah,
I want you to rename this podcast the Has Been episode. That's what I want you to do. Oh yes.
Shout out to Marty Jannetty.
Oh, Marty Jannetty
again.
Oh.
And Ole Anderson.
Ole Anderson. He's at a Klan rally somewhere. Yes, Sonny, I agree with everything that you've said, except for all of it. But yeah, I am squarely behind the ladies. I think it was their triple threat at WrestleMania. It was Charlotte, Becky, and Sasha, where they stole the show, and some of the men in the locker room were upset and trying to give them heat because the match was so good. And it was Chris Jericho who said, well, if you let a woman go out there and overshadow your match, you need to look at yourself. So that was sort of the turning of the tide when it was like you said, now the women are doing better than the men. Not doing as good. They're doing better. And Chris Jericho pulled their tails like, yeah, this is happening. So if you don't want it to happen, go out there and step up your game.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really looking forward to Evolution. I'm looking forward to seeing.
Is that still happening?
Yes, it's still happening
Really?
on October 28th, and we're actually hosting a viewing party. Even though it's at Nassau Coliseum, we are doing a viewing party / costume party because I know a lot of people don't want to troop it out to Long Island.
No.
On
So far.
a Sunday.
It's like the Purge 2 out there. I'm not going to Long
Exactly.
Island.
Yeah, Long Island. Oh yeah. So we're doing a viewing party and / costume party, and we're gonna have a great time. No matter what, even if you don't want to troop it out to Long Island, we're still gonna be doing our thing, and we already have a good amount of reservations. So just come through. We're gonna have a great time. But all right. So you know what? Let's go on to some predictions for the WWE Super Showdown, which is going on in the land down under, which is Australia, which will be broadcasted here in New York City at 5 a.m.
Oh, Lord.
Which is why we're probably not going to be doing a viewing party.
The only thing open at 5 a.m. is hospitals and legs, Sonny. I'm not doing this. It's too early.
There are weed spots.
Oh, shout out to the weed man.
All right, so let's start off with the first match, which would be the Cruiserweight Championship match with Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy. Teddy, who do you have?
Who?
Damn.
Dude, who do you have?
I don't know who these people are, Sonny. You just made these words up.
You watch 205 Live?
Two? What?
Who? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Cedric. Because I don't know who Buddy Murphy is. Like,
Thank you.
You know what? Thank you. This is why you're here, because Teddy can't give me a good prediction. It's been 45 episodes, and
She only... Has it been 45? It feels like so much more. She only gave you that prediction because she doesn't know who the other guy is, Sonny.
yeah, but it's still a prediction. All you said was who?
Yeah, because I still want to know.
All right. Well,
Cedric
anyway.
is hot, though.
Oh God.
Really? Is he still the champion?
Yeah, since forever, right?
I know. He stole it from Enzo. Yes.
He didn't steal.
What are you trying to say? That he steals?
Yes. Because he's black racist.
Those are the thoughts and opinions
Oh, damn. I thought if I whispered it, he wouldn't hear it. Damn it.
of Teddy and Haven.
You got your first disclaimer. Welcome to the
no.
club, darling.
She got a shared disclaimer.
Share it.
Yeah, that's a shared disclaimer. All right, so let's move on to the next one. So we got Asuka and Naomi taking on the Iconics. What you got, Teddy?
What?
Yo, dude, really?
I don't... What? No.
You know who? Well, you know who the Iconics are, and you know who Asuka and Naomi are.
What, is the show really that early? I can't watch that. It's too early.
Wait, you can't give me a prediction?
I can't do it. This isn't happening. This is
Oh,
a
Jesus
figment.
Christ! All right, Haven, who you got?
Asuka and Naomi, of course.
All right, thank you, Haven.
You're welcome.
If the Iconics are going to be in Australia, correct?
Yes.
Can we leave them there? It's like a return to sender. Like, no, this doesn't fit. Take it back, please. No?
It's possible.
No, all right. It happened to Nathan Jones. I don't know. Anywho.
Oh, damn.
Yes, Sonny. I know my shit.
Jesus. All right, so let's move on. So we have the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The New Day versus The Bar. Who you got, Sonny?
When is this happening again, Sonny?
Will you stop answering the question with a question?
Jesus, I can't do this.
All right, you know what, Haven? Who you have?
The New Day because I love them.
WWE.
Exactly.
World Tag Team Champions. And yes, we all swiveled in our
Yes,
chair.
we did.
Yes.
All right, so let's move on to The Miz versus Daniel Bryan, and with the stipulation mean that whoever wins gets a shot at the WWE Championship.
Which one is this? Right. I'm not doing this with you, Sonny.
Are you serious? You're not giving me a prediction again?
Okay. Sonny, stop. This is not happening today.
You know what? I hate your guts. Jesus. Haven, who do you have?
I'm going to go with The Miz because it's his time.
For a second, when you said it's his time, I'm like, this ain't John Cena?
Where is John Cena?
Time is now.
Well, speaking of John Cena.
Oh my God! There he is.
What? So, the next match is John Cena and Bobby Lashley taking on Kevin Owens and We Walk with Elias. So, who do you got, Teddy?
Where is this happening, Sonny?
Will you stop?
John Cena's back. What closet did we drag him from the back of? He was sitting behind Shelton Benjamin the whole
Same
time.
closet we got you from.
No, my closet is relevant. Check out my newest episode of Yep on the Street. That's how relevant I am, Sonny. John Cena and Bobby Lashley, two closet queens. See what I did there, Haven? Because Leo Rush. See what I did there? That's how that
Fancy
works.
laser.
The views and opinions expressed by Teddy are his and do not necessarily represent the views or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
Sonny, they're here. They're queer. Get used to it.
Haven, who do you have?
Well, Cena hardly ever loses, so I'm going to go with Cena and Bobby Lashley.
All right, cool. Gotcha.
And you like your Elias, don't you?
Yeah.
You just won't let go.
I'm a fan, man. That's my dude.
You're like bad credit. You just won't go away. Just won't. Jesus.
Back, yo, why you trying? Why you trying to get personal right now?
I'm just saying. The check you wrote me for $3 bounced. I don't want to put our business out there, but it happens.
Yo, but the thing is, I post-dated it.
That was my first mistake right there.
Yeah.
Well, you should have cashed it on the 1st and not the 30th.
Oh God.
You know, I
Brings back
did
memories.
write October 1st, not September 30th.
Oh, I can't read. I'll be quite honest with you.
Well,
Sorry.
I've always kind of known that.
Jesus.
So, moving on, SmackDown Women's Championship. We got Becky Lynch taking on Charlotte Flair. So, who do you got, Teddy?
Woo! Anything with the word Flair attached? Book it, Roger.
All right, so you got Charlotte and who you got, Haven?
I'm going with Becky.
Becky?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What? Nothing with red hair has ever been a good thing. Sonny, who do you got?
I'm actually not. I don't think that's a bad thing.
What? Gingers are evil.
Well, according to South Park, they have no soul. But that's a whole nother conversation. But all right, cool. So Becky Lynch. So let's move on to Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins versus the Riot Squad. Who do you got, Teddy?
Why? Like, this is happening? No. Ew. Haven?
Ronda Rousey and the Bellas because,
Ew.
you know, money, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, to go back to an episode that we discussed before, we talked about a possible release card that they said for Evolution, which would be Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
And this match might be the match that sets it off for it to be to start the build for that match. Are you in favor of that?
No, not at all.
You don't want to see Nikki Bella taking on Ronda Rousey?
No, neither one of them are that good. As a main event?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't know who's going to be the main event, but I know it's going to be one of the main events.
I don't even want to see them. Come on. Ronda's too new and Nikki is not that great.
Yeah. I mean, I think Nikki's gotten better in the ring. She just sucks in the mic. I think that would be a very bad build-up.
I'm not going to like it. I'm really going to be upset.
Okay.
I'd like Nikki Bella to take on Brie Bella. So hopefully they kill each other and we could all just stay out of it. Just let those two roll around and figure it out by themselves.
All right. Concussions for everyone.
Yes. Concussions and implants all around the ring. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
All right, and then we have the battle for Wendy, AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Oh, and also for the WWE Championship.
Oh, God.
So who you got? Who you got, Teddy?
Restraining orders. That's the only thing that wins in this match. Like, I don't want Samoa Joe outside my house, and I live in Newark.
All right, Haven, who you have?
I feel like AJ has to win because Samoa he's been terrorizing him and his family. You can't lose now, right?
It's Samoa Joe. He's a bit of a scary human being.
It's true. He's like a big bully.
All right.
This is match of the night.
And then let's go on to the second to last match of the night, which is the Shield versus the War Dogs, Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. Who you got? Who you got, Teddy?
The who? The War Dogs?
Well, they've been calling themselves the War Dogs.
Who's been saying this?
Braun Strowman said it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't listen to a word that man says. No, please. War Dogs? Please.
Alright.
Stray Dogs is more like it. I'm not doing this. Haven, who you got?
Shield all day, every day.
The Shield.
Dun, dun.
So if
Dun,
you
dun.
had to spend time on a deserted island with one Shield member, who would it be?
Roman.
Yes.
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 No doubt about it.
Surprised you guys aren't catfighting right now. All right, so then,
Sonny, if I locked you in an elevator, how would you get out? No, not with anyone. I just want to lock him in an elevator.
I was waiting. That's what I was waiting for.
I just want to lock you in
Oh,
an elevator.
I would go for the trap door and get myself out of
Just
this.
want thinking Mission Impossible. Get to the last match, Sonny.
So it's Undertaker with Kane in his corner versus Triple H with Shawn Michaels in his corner. You know what? I was about to say Marty Jannetty.
Wow.
Oh my God. We gotta send this to Marty Jannetty because you can't buy this type of publicity.
It's crazy.
Teddy, who do you have?
Colonial Penn is the only thing winning this match because someone's gonna die, and I hope their life insurance is paid up because this is crazy. It's like when Moolah took on Mae Young. It's just this. Wow.
Who?
Fabulous Moolah.
Oh, Jesus. Who you got, Haven?
I'm gonna go with Triple H because he has the hip break kid with him, and I heard it's gonna set up a tag match for a future show.
Did you just call him the Heartbreak Hip?
No, she called him the hip break kid. That's what she
Come
called
on
him.
now, he is the hip break kid now.
She slipped it in on you, Sonny.
Those
Like
are
it
the
was
thoughts and
normal.
opinions of Haven, and they do not represent the thoughts or opinions of Yep, I Like Wrestling.
I made it.
I'll allow it. She's saying what I'm thinking. If any one of those four men actually make it to the ring, I'd be surprised. I just see them tripping over each other down the aisle. Just they fall and can't get up.
Yes, I'm going with Triple
Michelle
H.
McCool will have to come and help everyone up. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible. She's the only one. It's terrible. You know who Michelle McCool is, don't you, darling? Okay, good.
His wife.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, darling. Good.
All right. Well, that's the end of our predictions for the Super Showdown in Australia.
Can we use super in quotation marks? Because I feel like this is false advertising. We keep saying super show.
super about
show.
this.
Yeah. We should call it the show. The show in Australia. The show.
So let me ask you this: do you see WWE doing more shows like this out in Australia and all these other countries down below, and New Zealand possibly?
Yeah, because that's where the money is. You know how much money they're making from that next Saudi Arabia show?
Oh, that's different. They're getting like $1 billion for like 5 shows.
They're gonna do these. It includes other places. And they
Yeah.
get something new to put on the network.
I got you. What else do you want to see coming down the pike from WWE?
You may not agree, but I want to see more reality shows. Like I know
Like Miz and Mrs. and the Bella Twins.
no, like Matt Hardy has filmed a show with his family for the network.
Shout out to
Really?
Reby
Yes.
Hardy.
I mean, it's not quite reality, I guess, because they're gonna be in character, but
Okay.
that's interesting to me. And I liked Swerved.
Oh, you like Swerve?
I did.
Shout out to the
I did.
WWE Network.
I wasn't a fan of Swerve.
I like season 1, not season 2.
Okay, because my biggest issues with Swerve, it was more production than anything else.
Yeah.
Because like they would run a joke a little too much into the ground. It was like you show a prank on 3 different people and then let it go.
Yeah.
But once they got like 7, 8 people in, it was like, all right, can we move on to somebody
to
else?
The next one.
And it was like they kind of like played themselves within it.
Yeah.
That was my only beef with it. I mean, and it wasn't so much about it being a show with wrestlers. It was just about the show content itself.
Yeah. You wanted it to be a little bit different.
Yeah, you know, it was just tighten that shit up. You know. How about you, Teddy?
Well, what I'd like to see more of?
Yeah.
I'd like to see less of Raw. I'd like it to go back to 2 hours.
Okay.
Make the show tighter. 2 hours. Do what you got to do. Get in, get out. The 3 hour, it just lags. It just lags for me. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
agree.
what I'd like to see. A nice 2 hour show.
The only thing is that 2 hour show, I don't know if they know how to scale it back on promoting all the shit that they promote.
I mean, back in the 1800s, Raw used to be an hour. Then they moved to 2 hours. Now they're at 3. It's like, you know what? We've done an hour before. We can do it again because it worked at a certain point.
It's easier to do more than to scale back and do less.
I mean, but I don't know. Will you say the product now is better than the product?
No.
Yeah, so-
No, I wouldn't. It's just that they have a lot of talent. They're just focused on recapping storylines too much and promoting certain products, that if they were to scale that down a little bit, especially the recaps, because the recap is what takes a lot of, like, 3 hours, they could pack a lot more wrestling into it, but they're not, because they're recapping shit that happens an hour before.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like, yo, do I really need to sit through the whole recap? Yo, you know what? No, stop recapping. Tell people, you know what? Tune in, motherfucker. Or do a recap on the site. Utilize your social media and your online accessibility, and put your recaps there. So if people will tune in at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, yo, you know what? Go to WWE.com to get the recap of what happened earlier tonight. That's just my opinion. By the way, I feel like WWE is listening to our show a little bit too much. Because
Really?
did you notice that Paige came into SmackDown looking
did.
very different?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Not that same outfit.
Yeah. By the way, Paige jumped up in my list.
What?
Outfit change, she jumped up.
Wow.
Yeah.
New hair.
She will do anything, Sonny. She's right
haircut.
up your alley. Yes.
She's now on the list as opposed to honorable mention.
Paige.
Yeah. So
Well, this has been fun, but my Uber is here. Sonny, take us home.
well, that is a wrap for episode 45.
45. What?
Yeah, 45 episodes. It's been a great ride so far. We're going to keep it going. We have a lot more coming up. I'll be at Comic-Con this weekend, as will Haven.
Yes, I'll be there too.
And I will be doing some stuff at Comic-Con and putting it up there. So stay tuned to our social media. We're on Instagram at YPILW, on Twitter at YPILW, and on Facebook at YPILW. So yes, I just did that 3 times. At YPILW. And find us on all podcast platforms and search, yep, I like wrestling, and that's how you'll find us.
Haven, where can our listeners find you?
I'm on Instagram and Snapchat at Haven_Rain, and you can type in Haven Rain on YouTube.
Make sure you check out the description of our episode when you're listening to us for the exact spelling of Haven Rain. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's HAEVYNREYHNE.
Exactly. So if you didn't catch that, just check out the description and you'll see it there properly spelled. Because I have her in my phone as Haven Rain, like literally, like exactly how you heard it. So on behalf of this episode, my name is Sunny Sofrito, and today I was joined by,
The greatest general manager in Yaponic wrestling history.
and I was also joined today by,
Haley and Queen, Haven Rain.
and that's a wrap. Thanks for joining us, and peace out. Enjoy your week.